While statues across the nation were dividing communities, even inciting violence, something very different was happening in Rochester, New York. Rochester, New York was home to Frederick Douglass for more than 25 years and is his final resting place. This is where he published his North Star newspaper, where he and his wife Anna sheltered hundreds of freedom seekers and guided them to their final departure point to new lives in Canada. Douglass once said that his attachment to Rochester would last a lifetime.
If you value what Frederick Douglass stands for, not just in Rochester, New York, but in the entire nation, you can help us.
Carvin Eisen, General Manager of Rochester Community Media, professor at SUNY Brockport, and board member of the Frederick Douglass Family Initiatives, leads an inspiring project to lift up the legacy of Douglass in Rochester.
We created an incredible year that brought this community together: regional, state, local, educational institutions, art institutions. Everybody participated, and it was just incredible. The crowning achievement, of which there were many, but the crowning achievement was the Monuments Project.
In celebration of the bicentennial of Douglass's birth, sculptor Olivia Kim created a Douglass monument inspired by the original Stanley Edwards Monument of Douglass, the first monument ever erected to honor the achievements of an African American in our nation. Ken Morris is the 3 times great-grandson of Frederick Douglass and the 2 times great-grandson of Booker T. Washington. His interest in the project was significant.
The thing that makes this monument most interesting is the fact that Ken Morris Jr. hands are the model for the hands that are on our monument. So in this way, the past and the present are kind of brought together.
Recently, the Greater Rochester International Airport was renamed in honor of Frederick Douglass, one of only a few in the nation that honors the achievements of an African American citizen.
It's so exciting to think that everyone arriving into Rochester by air, residents and visitors alike, will have their experience shaped in some small way by the legacy of my great ancestor. For a city with such a rich history, it just makes sense for Rochester's future to be informed so meaningfully by its past. I hope that this is just the first step in truly making Frederick Douglass Rochester's North Star.
The installation of a bronze monument of Frederick Douglass at the newly renamed Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport has deep significance. When the original Douglass Monument was installed in 1899, it was placed at the main portal to the city, the train station. Why? Because the mayor at that time, Mayor Warner, wanted to send a strong message to everyone arriving to the city of Rochester that proclaimed the importance of this man and the pride we have in this man. A truth teller, a seeker of justice, a believer in education and building strong children, a resounding voice for human rights for all people. When people arrive at the main portal of our city today, this particular airport, they will see Frederick Douglass and know what we stand for. The same things now as we stood for then. So please join us with your gift to the fundraising campaign to install a bronze monument of Frederick Douglass right here. Lead gifts have already been received from the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and your gift will add your voice to Douglass's and to ours and let the world know what we value.
To learn more about how your generous gift can help us place a permanent bronze statue at the Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport, please go to douglasstour.com or contact Carvin Eisen.